So this is the lovely little village of Marmari on Evia Island. I am driving to the ferry port. I will explain further. Okay, is this the line or is this parked cars? There is much to explain about how I ended up on this ferry here, but first gotta figure out what's going on. Okay, that did not seem to be a line for the ferry. I saw a boat out there, or a ship rather. Huh. Where are all the other people? I'm wondering if I screwed up somehow. The boat has gotten smaller. That boat is going away. Oh boy. Did I get a wrong time on that? No, I remembered correctly. 11:30, and it is currently 11:08. So we should be good, but let's confirm with the office there. Look at that lovely water. So things seem to be working out so far. Car parked right there. Ferry coming in 15 minutes. That could be it there. So today is May 3rd, Friday, 2024. It is currently about 71 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 21 degrees Celsius. A perfect sunny spring day here. So just in time to hop in the car and get ready to drive onto the ferry. This is my first time driving a car onto a ferry. I am pretty sure, no, that is maybe not true. I feel like maybe I did somewhere, but certainly in Greece. I've never rented a car and driven it onto one of the ferries in Greece. This could be the first time in my life. Anyways, here we go. Let's do it. Greek islands, here we come. I mean, we're on an island, but it's a little different when you can just drive a bridge over it. So, getting further into the Greek islands. To Andros? Should I just wait here? No problem. And no, I am not going to film myself driving onto the ferry. But, looking forward to another Greek Islands ferry journey. Oh yeah, it is time. It's been about a year. That's us, Andros. Okay, para stop. Okay, I'm on the ship. Just waiting for instructions where to park. There it goes, closing up. How many cars got on this?
English.
English, yes.
Go back, go back.
Thank you.
Go back, go back, go back. Go back, go back.
Goodbye, Evia. Nice island. Much more to see on another visit. Looks like this is a little islet that I remember seeing from the road up there when I was driving in yesterday. Probably uninhabited islet. Same here. I guess it will be about a 2-hour journey to Andros. So time to kick back and relax. We have been sailing for an hour and 20 minutes now. That is still Evia Island. It is massive. And that is Karastos, where I stayed last night. So it took me 12 minutes to drive from Karastos to Marmari, where I caught the ferry. And it's taken an hour and 20 minutes to go back on the ship here. So the ferries go a lot slower. So that is the end of Evia Island there, a little islet, and that is Andros. Straight ahead. It will be a fairly short drive from the port where we arrive to the town where I have a hotel reserved for the next 3 nights. Not sure which islands we're seeing from here. One there, one there. Looks like that is the Greek mainland there. Not a very crowded ship, I guess because of being, you know, the lowish season, early May. Take the same route in July, and I'm sure that it will be packed. And it looks like we are almost there. That is Andros. Looks like another nice Greek island. So I forgot to mention the price of the ferry. It was 35 euros, that is about $37 US. However, that included the price of the car. Otherwise, it would have been only 8 euros. So very, very reasonable price, especially for bringing the car on it. Now, that does give you the idea that it might not necessarily be affordable to bring a car to a Greek island if you're going to pay 25 euros each way for the ferry. So that is something to consider, is that I think most of the time basically it is better to just get to the island and rent the car there, which is what I have always done, you know, before now. However, in this case it was actually essential to have the car beforehand in order to be able to do what I did, driving up from the airport on the mainland, going to Evia Island, etc. But you know, going forward in the future, then most times I will just get to the island, rent the car there, drop it, and then hop on the ferry without a car. So there is the port town where I will be arriving in just a few minutes, Gabriel, and then here is the town where I'm staying, Patsi. It is a quite large island, as you can see. There is Evia, and then that is Tinos, so I will probably go there next, and next after that is Mykonos. I've already been there. There is Delos. I need to go to Delos. There is Syros. I've been there, and there is Kithnos. I've been there, but I want to go to Kea, and so I'm going to have to make up my mind what to do next, whether to take the car back to the Athens airports over there, or keep on going, taking the car to various islands, like go to Mykonos and then see Delos, or who knows what. But I think probably I will stick with the plan, go to Tinos next, get back to the mainland, and then catch a flight to Skiros, and then get up to northern Greece. But it is all flexible. So yeah, that is part of Andros Island, it looks like. Alright, it's about time for me to get to the car. And here we go. They're about to open the ferry door there. Got a couple of bicyclists there. Lucky them. That is the way to go. Alright, gotta get in on the opposite side because it's too tight there. Looking forward to driving off of this ship and having 3 days to just hang out on Andros. There it goes, opening up the door. There must be another name for that. Looks like it's called a bow visor. Never heard of that before. All right, here we go. And there she goes. They are quick about getting in and out. And here we are, Andros. It is so great to be back on a Greek island. So I know that Evia is a Greek island, but really it feels like the mainland. It is a whole different thing when you get onto the smaller islands. And this is looking like a classic one. Love the looks of this little town of Gabriel. And also maybe I'll do a little exploration before heading to my hotel. There is of course no big hurry. The only real hurry is that I have a lot of video editing to get done, but check-in time for my hotel is 3, and besides, can't prioritize video editing in the middle of a glorious afternoon like this, so I'm not going to do any sort of a big tour of the island right now, but let's look on the map and go see a little more before heading straight for Mbatsi, where my hotel is. This is just the classic little Greek port town. A little busy, but that's kind of good to see. Better a little busy than a deserted ghost town that can be a little too boring, especially when you're traveling solo. The Greek tourist season is just barely beginning now. I'm sure if you go to Santorini or Mykonos, they are plenty busy. Rent a car. No thanks, I'm all set. Alright. What do we got? Calavari. Macrotantalo. I am just so stoked at the way that things worked out. Yesterday I was sitting there in the car, having come down from seeing the Dragon Houses, a road that came down to the main road. Literally just sitting there thinking, okay, left or right, left or right. And so I pulled off and checked accommodation. There was a hotel there that I showed at the beginning. The direction going left. And so just on the spot I decided, okay, let's just go for it and see how it works out. And I think that beep is because of my backpack on the seat. It thinks somebody is sitting there and I should put the seatbelt on. But anyways, this is just so much better than driving for 5 hours today on a major freeway on the Greek mainland. Now I get 3 days to just enjoy this beautiful island instead of covering these massive distances. If I do the flight up to Thessaloniki, then the distances aren't so bad, the places that I want to see in northern Greece. Okay, which way to go? I guess left. Let's just go try to see a beach. And get a taste of the landscapes. It is looking, you know, typical. It reminds me a lot of Syros, which I went to in 2009, and that makes sense since it's close by. So we have a nice little bay down here. Let's just go check that out, and then I'll head back to my hotel. $43 a day for the rental car there, including all taxes, fees, etc., including an additional fee to take it on the ferry, which was like $4 or $5 extra per day. And I was starting to think that maybe that was a waste of money, but no, making use of it as it turns out. All right, look at this. Really nice beach. Nice and clean, very little garbage, kind of a mix of pebbles and sand. Great looking water. I'm guessing it's pretty cold. But it is pretty much about time you could go for a swim. You're feeling a little bit brave. It's not hot, but it is nice and warm. Very, very tempting, but I'm not quite ready to kick back and chillax. Want to get all checked in and all that. So I just stopped and bought a ferry ticket for a ferry going to Tinos Island, the next one over. It was more expensive, even though Tinos looks closer. It was 55 euros, including the car there. And so I was thinking about the fact that when I was looking for ferries from Evia to Skiros Island, it was showing nothing from, I think it's called Myki, something like that, M-Y-K-I, no, Kymi, K-Y-M-I, over on the eastern side of Evia Island, which is where you can catch ferries direct from there to Skiros. And so I was looking on the ferries.gr website, and it was showing everything as being full up. It was showing that there were ferries going there, but nothing available. And that included checking without the car, because I thought, well, maybe I could leave the car there on Evia Island, go to Skiros, come back, pick up the car. But absolutely nothing for like the next 5 days. And yet, that ferry, as you saw, had almost nobody on it. So it seems a little bit odd that there would have been absolutely nothing available at all for 5 days straight. So basically, the ferry situation over the past 24 hours kind of explains why I prefer to just stop into one of the ferry offices and get the ferry tickets rather than online. I will still sometimes book them online. I've done that several times in the past, and it is easier. But if you're driving around and you're driving right past a travel office, it takes 5 minutes anyways. So in this case, then that was essential for this whole plan to happen, because I was not finding, you know, ferries off of Evia Island trying to look online. Okay, let's get out of where are we? Gabriel, and head for Batsi, 7 kilometers.
But there's something holding on, the way being on.